Eggs have become the most important source of high quality protein in everyone's diet. Among poultry, layer chickens are the most commonly exploited birds for egg production besides meat. Being affordable, the demand for eggs will increase in future. Hence, establishing a demand-driven business model will be the right choice for those who wish to start a new enterprise. To lead a healthy business, proper planning and execution is made enough to grab the market potential in this highly competitive world. Layer farming is the venture of raising egg-laying chickens for commercial egg production. It is mandatory to have a thorough knowledge and field exposure to know the two-sided phases of layer farming. Generally, a typical layer farming involves management of chicks at three subsequent stages. In stage 1, birds from 0 to 8 weeks of age are brooded and reared in brooder or chick house. After that, birds are transferred to grower house where it is maintained from 9 to 18 weeks of age. In stage 3, birds above 18 weeks of age are transferred to layer house where it is usually reared for egg up to 72 weeks of age. This is the overall view of the layer farming unit as seen from the top. Construction of proper house is the predominant necessity of layer farming. The houses should be oriented in east-west direction to avoid direct sunshine over the birds. The houses are constructed 6 feet above ground level with supporting pillars. Asbestos roofing with turbine vents and wired nets for sidewalls are adapted for ventilation. Layer chickens are to be given utmost care immediately after hatching. The chicks normally don't have any homeostasis mechanism at the time of hatching. It takes a few weeks to develop their own thermoregulatory mechanism. Until then, they should be kept warm and protected either naturally by brooder hens or artificially in brooder unit. On commercial basis, brooder house is reliable and economical than maintaining brooder hens. Brooder house is an intensive system of poultry housing where sufficient temperature is maintained regularly for proper growth of chicks. The house is covered with blue polythene sheets to regulate airflow and temperature. The ideal temperature during first week is maintained at 95 degree Fahrenheit, which is gradually reduced by 5 degree Fahrenheit each week till room temperature is attained. The temperature is monitored regularly using thermometer fitted onto the cage. The different heating sources employed are electric bulbs in every compartments of cage and solid charcoal in fume pots. This is the inner view of the brooder house. Birds are reared in cages separated into different compartments. Before a batch of birds are introduced, brooder house must be cleaned and sterilized with disinfectant. And also, the temperature of the brooder house should be maintained at least 24 hours prior to the arrival of chicks. Feed and water are the principal components in effective management of birds. Hence, application of right feed at right time in terms of both quality and quantity is crucial to bring up the productivity of birds. Initially, 1 to 7 day old chicks are fed through chick feeder and water is given through waterer. From 8th day onwards, feed is given through common feeding chamber attached outside the cage and water is supplied through pipeline inlets which runs throughout the cage. The inlets are provided at a defined spacing which delivers water by a mechanism. Chicks are fed with chick starter crumble up to 8 weeks of age. Debeaking is done at 10th day to avoid birds from harming each other. Electric bulbs and charcoal fume pots serve as the source of heat for birds during the first 10 days. It is interesting to note that birds quickly learn to feed and drink water by themselves. After 8 weeks of brooding phase, birds are grown enough to regulate their own thermoregulatory mechanisms and no longer rely on any external heat source. Hence, birds are transferred to the grower house where they are grown to the fullest potential. This is a 3-tier M-shaped cage model where feed and water channels are fitted separately in all the 3 tiers. Each tier is separated into different compartments and in turn each compartment is accommodated with 5 to 6 birds. Grower house should be ventilated well enough to maintain room temperature. Growers are provided feed twice a day, one in early morning and evening hours. Feed is supplied through feed conveyor which runs along 3 tiers of cage. Water is supplied continuously for 24/7 hours through pipeline inlets. The birds are maintained here until 18 weeks of age. Once growers complete 18 weeks of age, they are transferred to layer house where egg laying phase begins. This is the outlook of the layer house where birds are maintained as like in growers. Here, the bottom of the cage is slightly inclined so that the eggs can be collected easily. The feed and water management of layers is likely the same as that of growers. Average feed consumption per day per bird estimates around 100 to 110 gram. Generally, layers require 16 hours of light for better egg productivity. Hence, automatic light system is set up to provide sufficient light with respect to different environmental conditions. At the same time, growers are not provided light during night time as it may result in premature laying of eggs. Proper vaccination at right time is vital to reduce the mortality of birds. Vaccination procedures are carried out according to standard recommendation and advice of field inspector. As houses are constructed with a raised platform, the waste from the birds are directly collected in the ground, which enables mechanization and effective management of waste. The productivity of layer unit per day approximately ranges between 80 to 85 eggs per 100 birds. Eggs are collected daily and can be stored under room temperature for a maximum period of 7 days. Price of egg varies with size and weight, which involves 3 categories. Small sized eggs weigh less than 50 gram, while medium sized eggs weigh between 50 to 60 gram. Eggs that weigh greater than 60 gram comes under large sized category. As per commercial standards, eggs should weigh around 50 to 55 gram for consumer preferences. Finally, eggs are available for sale to the end consumers. On the whole, establishing a layer farming involves considerable initial investment for housing structures and other management aspects. Therefore, consistency and hard work coupled with skilled marketing potential can uplift the business and yield success to investors.